223 of the war in Gaza, a friendly fire incident occurred in Jabaliya involving 2 IDF tanks firing on a forward IDF battalion headquarters, resulting in casualties. 5 IDF soldiers were killed and several others injured. The tanks were said to be under extreme pressure from dozens of Hamas rocket-propelled grenade attacks in the area. IDF forces faced off against dozens of armed cells in intense combat in Jabaliya over the last day, resulting in the elimination of dozens of terrorists. Amid the ongoing fighting, Hamas fired a barrage of rockets from Jabaliya at Sderot. Most rockets were intercepted successfully, but one directly hit an unoccupied building, causing damage. Meanwhile, IDF forces continued to operate east of the city of Rafah in the southern Gaza Strip. They raided a Hamas military outpost used for training in recent days, eliminating terrorists in face-to-face combat. They are moving slowly to avoid civilian casualties. The operation in Rafah is expected to last several weeks. In a televised address, Defense Minister Gallant told Prime Minister Netanyahu that he must take tough decisions to advance post-war, non-Hamas rule of Gaza. Gallant warned that he will not consent to Israeli civil or military rule of Gaza and that governance by non-Hamas Palestinian entities backed by international forces is in Israel's interest. Gallant called on the Prime Minister to publicly rule out the notion of ongoing Israeli military or civil rule in the Strip. The direct political challenge to Netanyahu brought an angry backlash among right-wing members of the coalition, who urged Netanyahu to fire the defense minister. Netanyahu responded by saying that eliminating Hamas in the Gaza Strip was necessary for any alternative Palestinian government, and leaving Hamas in place poses a threat to potential successors. In the north, an explosive-laden Hezbollah drone hit a military target in the lower Galilee, in what was the terror group's deepest strike of the war. There were no injuries caused in the attack some 35 kilometers from the Lebanese border. Hezbollah has launched thousands of drones, missiles, and rockets at northern Israel in the past 7 months. Most were limited to the border area and never reached beyond 15 kilometers until now. Hours later, Israeli aircraft struck in northeastern Lebanon's Baalbek, a Hezbollah stronghold some 100 kilometers north of the border.
Experience the power of truth with ILTV News. If you're looking for quality content and captivating visuals, join our news community and become an integral part of our team as we embark on a mission to unveil the real Israel, dismantling the web of lies and misinformation that surround reporting on Israel. By subscribing to ILTV News, you will not only have access to the latest updates, but you will also amplify our message, creating a ripple effect that carries the truth far and wide. Subscribe today and help reshape the narrative. Available on the web, Android, and Apple.